I was terrified because, and fear isn't something I deal with regularly when it comes to acting, because if you get cast, you're the part, and I think, well, they picked me, I'm good. It's an easy way not to get self-deprecative or lose confidence. But there's a difference here. We're not just acting a script. We're playing characters that have existed in another medium. People have seen Willie before they've seen me. It's different. So my subversion to deflect that lack of confidence, it didn't work, because there was a dude already. There was an image. He exists. So I was scared because I'm quite large compared to the character in the comic and the way he's drawn. And I was scared. I was like, what if people think, oh, that's not right. That's not how he looked. Because that's what I hear from a lot of comic book fans. It's not like the comic. But the writers told me that a real and honest translation would be different than one medium, because in real life, for somebody to be able to survive with an uncompromising idea, to not partake in violence, but still be perceived as someone deadly, they have to look a certain way. So they put the cornrows on, and they dressed me in the uniform and everything, and that was Willie, and there came my confidence, you know? Oh yeah, and the toothpick too. Straight out of the comic, you know? But my confidence came from the writers reassuring me that it's not just about looking like the comics, it's about bringing them to life.
Boom.
Same for...
No, that you got it all right there.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the question was.
Yeah. No, legit.
No, literally, what was the question? I was really excited about the fact that when you see Chico has special moments, you know? Like, you don't know why he's acting that way, but you just know that he's acting that way. And in the show, I love that they go really into the origins of every character. So, like, the comic book is really limited. You know, the writer has this amount of pages to tell the story. Now that we're filming an episode, we have a lot to say and a lot to show. So I was really excited. I was also like, maybe not terrified, but I was nervous, man. I was nervous because also, like, me and Chico, the resemblance is not that much, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
But I had an opportunity to give life to this guy, and just reading what he did, and knowing that in the show I was gonna have more opportunities to tell a story of how he is the way he is. I think it's like it's not a one-dimensional villain, man. That would be so boring, you know, like just a bad guy that does bad things because he likes to be bad. No, this is a human being that had a life that turned him into what he is. Mm-hmm. And he's a killer, man. He's been doing it since he's like 7 years old. And even though it's heartbreaking, it's really exciting to go into the shoes of that guy and understand his mind. Chico's power for me is his mind. He knows how to fight, he knows how to move, he knows how to pass every class. But the mind that, like, the mindset, the mind power that he has, it's just like one step ahead of everybody in King's Dominion. That is such a good power, man.
You know, for me, I think if it was any other project, I would have been absolutely terrified to the point of probably not even wanting the part, because the character of Billy is so different from myself. You know, I've always had long hair. You know, this is the shortest my hair's ever been. I know I have the mohawk in the show, and then I shaved it off. But, you know, to go and to change yourself that much, you know, I would have felt like a clown up there, the bad kind of clown that none of us wants to be, if it was just a show where, oh, we'll just have him say this week, and, you know, we'll do the, you know. But since everything was so perfectly curated, and the message is so important, and people can really relate to it, that I think I was excited, and I knew that with the support of the creative team that I could do it for sure.
1, 2, 3. Episode 5. Yeah.
5.
Hands down.
And I asked Maria and Marcus that they said the same thing. Why was it you guys' favorite episode?
You know, I feel like it's not only the mid-season finale. It's a conclusion, like a conclusion of events that had to happen. You know, you're gonna get to see characters that you've been waiting for to come together, either in a fight or in a relationship or in a lie together. You know, it's such a conclusion of events, and after that episode, nothing is never gonna be the same for the TV show and for every other of the characters. So I think it's like like the writers have been leaving some seeds episode by episode, and you want characters to come together either in a fight or either in a relationship or either in a compromise or a secret, and suddenly it explodes in front of their face, and nothing is ever going to be the same. And I think it's such a good conclusion of events, man, and it's going to change the story forever, no?
Yeah.
I concur. Yeah, I think, it's a big episode for all of the characters in defining who they are and who they're going to be coming forward. They have and really a lot of them coming together seeing them as a family for the first time. Yeah. And there was that when 5 is halfway through when we started filming, the 5th episode of filming, and I really noticed us all starting to become, we all really liked each other from the beginning, but just that type of bonding does something to you. So it means something to me more than just the episode. Exactly. It is a defining point in our relationship.
Oh yeah, it
for
changed.
Sure.
Even though we respect each other and we love each other, after that episode, it was just, wow, yeah.
Yeah, and
it was magical. Yeah.
Yeah, and just a super special episode, and it's so true to the comic book that it was one of the most high stakes because we wanted to get it right. We really wanted to get it right.
That episode is from the page on the comic to the screen, man.
Yeah, and so everyone was firing on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, literally.
Hogwarts for Assassins. Yeah, that's our show.
With Game of Thrones stakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The stakes are real, guys. The danger is real. And so it's a unique show. It's original, and I really, really, it's not like I want to oversell it, but I haven't seen anything like that on TV.
I can't tell you what's similar to Deadly Class, which is why we have to use so many different shows to describe it. Mm-hmm. You said Hogwarts for Assassins, Game of Thrones stakes. It's the good parts of a lot of different things, which means it's this amalgam, which also means it's nothing like the pieces that it uses.
Boom. Get it.
Yeah.